Ayan. So, hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Coaching Think Talk. And yeah, so so good afternoon again, everyone. So, welcome to Coaching Think Talk. I am Coach Maureen from Life Coach Philippines, and this is Coaching for Single Living. This coaching conversations is for singles who wants to live their single life wholly and to the full. So my mission is to help single women um to walk from doubt to confidence so they can live their single life wholly and fully. So, thank you so much for joining me live today. And please leave your digital footprints by letting us know where you are coming from today. And please do tag a friend and circulate this video to help reach more individuals who might be in need of what I'll be sharing for this session. And you may also give some shout outs to people you want to greet and reach out with some inspiring message. So if you are watching this on a replay, please do comment hashtag replay. And I am streaming via FB page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel Coach AI Connect. So if you are new in this platform, so please do not forget to like, follow, and subscribe. So again, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Life Coach Maureen, and I help single women on self leadership so they can live their single life confidently, whole and to the full, and be prepared for the next season of their life. And I am one of the directors of Decaf Coffee Republic. Decaf Coffee Republic is the home of certified CACC life coaches, the coaching hub of Life Coach Philippines. And I'm also one of the scholars of Master Coach A in her 6 steps to six-figure speaking career training program, and I am the founder and creator of Getting Their Coaching Community. So this afternoon, I would like to invite you to get your hashtag Pack My Bag moment and share this on your timeline, on your respective timeline, and be a blessing to anyone who will be like bumping on your timeline. Be a blessing to the digital space. So share your hashtag Pack My Bag moment and use hashtag Coaching TikTok and hashtag journey to single living. So this afternoon we're going to talk about 6 steps to release guilt, no, and get unstuck. So what is guilt? No, first, what really is guilt? So a guilt is feeling of responsibility or remorse for some offense, whether real or imagined. So if you're going to look at that, 'di ba? Pwedeng totoo, pwedeng ikaw lang din, no? Ikaw lang din yung nag-isip na you're guilty of something because you have done or haven't done things in your life. So before we proceed, so I would like to say hi to all. Ayan, good afternoon, Coach Gay. Na-miss ka namin kagabi, kanina, kagabi, di ba? Hindi ka namin nakita sa Coaching for the Soul on Floor. But we would like to see you again this week. Ayan, and next week wala, no? Next Thursday. So if you are just living in the area or if you want to join us live on floor, so join us every Thursday for Coaching for the Soul with Master Coach A. So, ayan. So, would before we proceed, no, I would like to like explain. I would like to like share with you that guilt, diba? Yung emotion, may emotional timeline kasi tayo na tinatawag. So, yung feeling of guilt is from the past, fear is from the present, and anxiety is for the future. So meaning you cannot be guilty of something that's not happening yet. So meaning you feel guilty because there's something that you have done perhaps or you haven't done in the past. So meaning galing siya sa past mo, kaya ka nagkakaroon ng guilt. So kaya din yung description, diba? Guilt is feeling of responsibility or remorse for some offense, whether real or imagined. So it could be real, diba? That you really feel guilty of it, or it's just in your mind, no? And how many of you have encountered or have experienced that because of guilt you feel you're stuck into something and you feel na hindi ka makamove on because every time that you want to move on or every time that you're trying to move forward, you always feel the guilt inside of you na I cannot do this kasi I have done this in the past, or I have hurt someone, or dahil sa akin kaya nangyari to, and it's just so hard or difficult for you to move forward. So today we're going to talk about 6 steps on how you can unleash that guilt, so you can start moving forward, you can start getting unstuck from where you are, so that you can move forward to where you want to be. So yung first na step natin on how you can unleash that guilt is, of course, explore your feelings of guilt. Because whenever we have to understand that whenever we feel guilt, or whenever we feel the guilt inside of us, or whenever we feel guilty of something, then meron kasi siyang mas malalim na pinanggagalingan, 'di ba? Ano ba yung nangyari? Um ano ba talaga yung nangyari at saan ka ba talaga guilty? So, your first step really is to explore the feelings of guilt and the corresponding events that took place. So, ano ba yung nangyari talaga? So, it's very important that we gain immediate clarification about the feelings of guilt and ano ba yung significance or yung meaning nito in your life, because it's critical, because yung sometimes you just feel that you're guilty of something, pero hindi naman clear talaga sa'yo ano ba yung nangyari talaga. So you can ask yourself, what am I feeling guilty about? Or why am I feeling guilty? San ba galing tong guilt na to? And ano ba yung nangyari? And the better, or the clearer that you get the picture why you are feeling guilty, then it's better because you get to address what really happened. And you can also ask yourself, well, what will I gain if by feeling guilty in this situation? Because sometimes you get paralyzed, the way you get paralyzed moving forward because you're guilty na I did this in the past, I do not deserve it, or I did this, I might get hurt other people again when I do this, and it just holds you back, 'di ba? It holds you back to move forward and to really do and unleash the greatness in you and really do what you are called to do, because you're feeling guilty of something. And you can ask yourself, so what am I really feeling guilty about? And the clearer that kasi pwedeng emotion lang siya, or nandun ka pa din sa emosyon na guilty ka, pero in reality, saan ka nga ba talaga guilty, 'di ba? Ano ba talaga yung pwede mong gawin para ma-unleash yun? And if you keep on denying on something, 'di ba? If you keep on denying that you really are feeling that guilt inside for a specific situation, 'di ba? Like for example, you've hurt someone, and walang closure yung sitwasyon, and you really feel na, why did I do that? Or meron regrets, meron shame. Kapag hindi kasi na-deal yung guilt in the beginning, or at the beginning, then it will lead to something greater. It will lead to deeper shame. It will lead to deeper regrets, and it will just hold you back. Parang babaon ka talaga dun sa sitwasyon. So it's better that you get the like it's important that you get to really see saan ba nanggagaling yung feeling of guilt. And it's okay that you feel that emotion, 'di ba? Pero ano yung after ma-feel mo yung emotion, after ma-acknowledge mo yung emotion, then what's next, 'di ba? Ano na yung next step when you acknowledge that feeling of guilt inside. And so babalik ka na you step backward and you really look into it deeper na ano ba talaga, saan ba talaga ikaw nag-feel guilty, or what are the things, or what are you feeling guilty about, and why are you feeling guilty about it? Because when you acknowledge it, then that's the time that you can really do something to act on it. And ano ba yung nag-trigger dun sa guilt na yun? So what happened and how did you respond on those events? And what are the beliefs, di ba, that you had on that situation? So when you get a clarity, or when you have that clarity on everything that transpired that lead you to that feelings of guilt, then you can have that, you can start moving forward, and you can start going through the process of healing. And the more the clarity that you get and that you gain about that, about those events wherein you felt guilty of, di ba? Then you will also have that courage, and that you can have that courage and confidence that you can start moving forward, and you can start healing on that situation. But first really is it really clear with you, saan ka ba talaga nagfi-feeling ng guilt, na saan ba nanggagaling yung feeling ng guilt, and ano ba talaga yung nag-transpire dun sa situation na yun. And step number two is accept that things can't be changed. Ayan. But oftentimes when we feel guilty about something, um, as a hello coach teen, ayan, when oftentimes when we feel guilty, or when you feel that guilt inside, then ano yung andun ka na lang, parang andun ka na, 'di ba? I feel guilty about this because I did this, and then you beat yourself up, 'di ba? Parang andun ka na, pa-spiral down na yung nararamdaman mo, and you beat yourself up pa. So, yun na, 'di ba? Lalo ka pang bumaon dun sa sitwasyon. And accepting that things cannot be changed because you can no longer, again, 'di ba? Yung guilt is something that happened in the past. So meaning, sino pa bang nakarating dito? Naman ba ng pabalik sa nakaraan, 'di ba? Wala naman. And really acceptance that you can no longer change those things, that you can no longer go back on that situation, but you have the power right now to move forward, to change that situation, to change the situation moving forward. Of course, you can no longer undo the decisions that you have in the past. You will reap the consequences of it, but to how you will respond now will make a difference on how you will live your life for tomorrow. So question is, what kind of life do you want to live? Diba? What kind of life do you really want to live? And what decision are you taking in right now? And it's okay to acknowledge your emotion, that this is how I am feeling, and I accept that, diba? I accept that I haven't done this, or I accept that I am feeling really that I have done wrong, or I did wrong in this, towards this person or towards this situation, and I could have done better. Pero yung question dun is, what's next? What's next after that? So after accepting that things can be changed, diba? Wala ka na magagawa. I remember, but like there are people who wants to undo, 'di ba? Undo, or kung merong redo or undo na button, 'di ba? They will really press it, but you can no longer go back nung time na bata ka, 'di ba? Kung pwede lang yun. Alam mo yung mga moment na meron kang desisyon na sana talaga hindi ko na lang hindi ko na lang ginawa. 'Di ba? Parang siguro kung hindi ko siya ginawa na save yung relationship, or kung hindi ko ginawa na save ako sa kahihiyan, ng mga gano'n, 'di ba? So, pero wala ka ng magagawa, eh, tapos na yung sitwasyon. So, you can no longer change it, you can no longer undo the situation, but how you will respond now will dictate the kind of life that you will be living tomorrow. So, do you still want to live in guilt for the next years to come? Do you still want to live in shame for the next years to come, because you don't want to let go of that feeling of guilt, and you still want to beat yourself up, and you still want to, alam mo yun, gusto mo i-beat yung sarili mo, you just want to prove na because you did something. But how can you grow on something that, or on the area of your life, how can you outgrow that if you will not let go of that situation, if you will not forgive yourself as well, that you did wrong, you did mistakes in the past, but it's time to let go, and it's time to be healed from that, because healing is possible, and it's possible to move forward. And as you move forward, you also get healed. The wounds in the past also gets healed. You also get healing from you also get healing for the wounds that happened in the past, and that is as you forgive and as you let go of that situation, as you let go of that guilt that you are feeling. And sometimes, no, that it's more difficult to accept really na may mali ka at may kasalanan ka dun sa sitwasyon, or may parte ka kasi dun sa sitwasyon kaya nangyari yun. And it's difficult to accept that, but the more that you deny how you're feeling, the more that you deny your part in the situation, then the more that it gets worse. So the decision is yours, and remember that yes, you can no longer undo what happened in the past, but you have the decision right now. You have the power right now to change the course of your future. So the decision is yours. Ayan. So hello, Coach Trisha. Thank you for joining um me this afternoon as well. All right. So is um that's the second um the second point, because the only way that you can correct and really move forward in life is when you become honest and open about your true feelings. I remember yeah, I have that. I also have that before, no, na I deny how I feel, because parang bakit nasasaktan pa rin ako? Bakit hindi na dapat ako nasasaktan kasi pinatawad ko na yung tao, or I want to forget something, so I will not um I no longer want to feel that emotion. But the only way really, kasi the more that you resist the emotion, the more that you do not acknowledge the emotion, the more that it persists, and the more that your brain tells you na hindi mo naman na nararamdaman mo naman talaga na in pain ka talaga, and the more that you deny the pain, then the more that your heart gets hardened, and the more that you get alam mo yun, na desensitize yung heart mo, because you keep on um neglect negating the emotions that you really have. And the more that you deny it, then the more that it will not come into surface, and hindi mo ma-address ano ba talaga yung problema. So it's very important that you become honest and you also become vulnerable. If you want, diba, if you want vulnerability to from other people, and you also want to become vulnerable to other people, that you alam mo yun, yung gusto mong i-share talaga, and this is how I really feel, I really want to express it, but you also have to be vulnerable to yourself to really admit and say and accept what you are feeling right now. And number three is imagine new possibilities. So, how different your life could be if you are free from guilt feeling. So, have you imagined that? Or have you asked yourself that how different your life could be if that guilt feeling, 'di ba, will be released from you, if that burden, 'di ba, if that guilt feeling burdens you out, then how can life be better, 'di ba? How different your life could be if you could just release that feeling of guilt that you have been holding on for so long. So what are the opportunities that you have? Have you imagined yourself, like, have you imagined yourself the life that you have, the life that you want, that emotion that you want to feel, diba? Like waking up every day joyful, and you're fulfilled because you are living the life that you want. And how different your life could be, diba? How different your relationships could be if you are free from that guilt. And this is not to deny or ignore the feelings around the guilt, no, that took place. No, it's not denying that the event didn't happen, but this is to lead you to to focus on the solution, on the solutions and on the action plans, so you can move forward from where you are to where you really want to be. So, diba, and how can you view that situation in a different way? Because most of the time, you look at the situation na ito yung nangyari, but there are other perspective in this, perspective of the situation that perhaps you do not see. Kasi nakikita mo lang ikaw yung may kasalanan, ikaw yung nangyari to, and you are the victim, or you got, ikaw yung perpetrator or something, di ba? Then that is the importance of working with a professional, because working with a life coach, because a life coach can help you process your thoughts. A life coach can help you change the perspective that you have towards the situation, because how else could you view the situation? And if you just focus in the situation or in what happened in the past, 'di ba? Kung yun lang talaga yung titignan mo na ito yung nagawa ko, ganito kasi yung naging response ko and all, then how can you change and you grow from there? So it is really very important that you eliminate toxic thoughts, as these thoughts will only get in the way in achieving greater things in life. So what are the thoughts that you are allowing as well in your mind? And next is, do you have someone who can help you process the thoughts that you have? Because sometimes sobrang ingay lang. Alam mo yun, ang daming nangyayari sa utak mo, ang daming nangyayari, ang dami mong boses na naririnig. And it's very important that you have someone who can really help you process. Not just listen to you, but really help you process the thoughts that you have. Because if you've been dwelling in that situation for so long, and ikaw lang yung nagpa-process sa sarili mo, ba, paano ka makakakita ng ibang perspective kung ikaw lang at yun at yun lang yung nakikita mo. So it's really, 'di ba, it's time to like see new possibilities, and you will see that when you also have people, the right people and the right habitat for you, and the right people who can support you in the process. And so that's number three. And number four is start taking control to make things better. You can take at least one positive step forward to help make things better, diba? And you can start with one step, diba? You don't have to do like so many things at the same time, or you don't have to do ng big one time big time thing, diba? But if you can do just one step, at least one step, one positive step forward, so that you can make things better. And you have that power. You have that power. You can take back that remote control in your hands to take that control over your life. And sometimes when you feel that you are the victim, or you did something and you feel na wala kang control sa life mo, then that's the time that alam mo parang that's the time that you think na wala kang magagawa. But it's not true, because the power is in you. You have the control over your life, kasi wala namang ibang may buhay niyan kundi ikaw, 'di ba? So you have that power to make decisions. You are empowered to make decisions. You are empowered to forgive. You are empowered to move forward. But the question is, do you want to take that back? Or kasi hindi, ayaw mo na, di ba? Nag-amygdala hijack ka na, ayaw mo nang mag-isip. Di ba? Pag dumating ka dun sa sitwasyon na yun. And that's why, ano ba, pag dumating ka sa sitwasyon na yon, or pag dumating ulit or naisip mo ulit yung feeling of guilt na nangyari sa iyo in the past or mga nagawa mo, then you start, 'di ba, na hindi ka na talaga makagalaw. And pag pag na-amygdala hijack tayo, diba, tatlo yan. So, either you freeze, diba, you fight, or you flee. So saan ka dun? Or perhaps doon ka na talaga sa freeze kaya hindi ka na makagalaw, kasi andun ka na, paikot-ikot na yung thoughts mo doon sa sitwasyon na yun, at andun ka na lang sa sitwasyon na yun. And that what makes, or that's the importance of really working with a professional, and someone, and with that's the importance of being in the right habitat as well, because you will really be empowered. And kasi andun na yun eh, ikaw yun, walang ibang makakapag-decide para sa buhay mo kung hindi ikaw. So start taking control of your life again, so that you can make things better. And when you look at back at that situation, you can ask yourself, what are the things that's really in your control? Ano ba talaga yung nakita mo na nasa area of nasa zone of your control, di ba? Because those things that you have control with, and those things are the things that you can change or influence. But those things that you can really know, like wala ka talagang control or wala ka talagang magagawa, then you can start like moving forward from it, or you can start parking it kasi hindi na wala ka talagang control dun sa mga bagay na yun. So that's number 4. And number 5 is learn from your experience. Ayan. So, I remember, I'm also one of the mental model collectors inside B Learning Society. And in B Learning, we study mental models. Ayan. So, ang ganda nung mga mental models. And I remember this, yung sa 10,000 experiment rule na mental model, but that you can like learn from the experience. You can fail forward. There's really no failure, but really learnings from the journey that you have, and you can move forward from the experience that you have in the past. So give yourself permission to learn from any behavior or from any situation that involved in the process, and from these mistakes that you have committed. And you always go back on that situation through the lens of seeing the lessons that you can get from the situation. So guilt doesn't only result from actions and mistakes, because it can also result from the habitual guilt infested thoughts that you have inside. And diba, guilt infested thoughts, so meaning pag na-trigger na yung thought na yun, you will go to that train of thoughts na ikaw na lang yung may kasalanan, and you beat yourself, and and et cetera. And 'di ba parang pag ganun na um pa roll na ng pa-roll, 'di ba? Parang palalim na ng palalim yung thoughts mo, and it doesn't have like yeah, hindi lang siya doon sa actions and mistakes, but really because of the thoughts that you are entertaining in your mind, 'di ba? So ano ba yung mga ano na yun, mga thoughts na yun, am I so stupid, 'di ba? I can't believe I messed this up. Parang I messed up na ito yung nangyari. I don't understand how unreliable I am. And alam mo yun, lahat na lang ng pagbibit sa sarili mo ginawa mo na. And those thoughts are toxic thoughts, because it will not help you move forward. Those negative thoughts will just feed your guilt feeling. And therefore, diba, you can also check paano ka ba how do you speak to yourself? What are your self talks, diba? How do you talk to yourself? And what are the things that you are feeding to yourself? Because remember, the words are declarations, and declarations are very powerful. So when you speak that to yourself, then what does that give? Does that give life, or does that kills you inside? So the power of your words have the power towards you, and whatever you speak, but that also reflects the content of your heart. So you can check what are the words that comes out to your mouth, that speak life. Kung naririnig mo na hindi, and those are toxins, diba? Those words are very toxic, and that kills. Would you want to do that to your own self? So how are you speaking to yourself, and what are your self talk? And number 6, ayan, release your feelings of guilt. When you let go of this guilt, then you also take full responsibility for your life, and you can move forward in a positive way. And that releasing of guilt is a decision as well. It is not based on your emotion na it is not based only on feelings na I want to yeah, I feel like I can move forward from here, then tomorrow hindi, and all. But it's really a decision that you have to take. It is a choice that you can take. So you can like give yourself time to really let go of those guilt feelings. And if you are having like if ano yun, andun ka sa sitwasyon na gusto ko naman talagang i-let go, but it's just so hard for me to do that, it's difficult for me to do that, then remember that you are not alone, and healing is possible, and help is available. So if you are in that situation na parang nagiging cycle na, and you want to break free from that cycle because you want to heal, you want to break free, you want to get unstuck, you want to break free from that cycle, and you really want to be free from that guilt of the past so that you can move forward and live the life that you want. And I would like to invite you this evening for trauma masterclass with Master Coach A. So this is I think the fourth or the fifth masterclass that Master Coach A is conducting on trauma. And healing is possible. But so tonight, Master Coach A will we'll talk about home care for managing and overcoming of trauma. So it will be unpacked tonight on how your brain can rejuvenate. Yan, yung brain rejuvenation that helps the brain heal and even regenerate. Though. So um, individuals with trauma can handle cognitive issues better and safer. And uh, when we when you are in that situation, or if you are in that situation and you really want to break free from that, and you want to give yourself, that permission that it's time to heal, right? It's time to heal, it's time to move forward, it's time to go through that process even if it's painful. But kung nandun ka rin naman sa sitwasyon na yun, masakit din naman, eh, ba? So but you are deciding now that even if it's painful, I want to go through the process so I can be healed and be free from this. Then I would like to invite you tonight in our trauma masterclass with Master Coach A. And so connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661, or connect with me on how you can register tonight so we can assist you. All right. And tomorrow, I would also like to invite you to a Passion to Profit workshop of Master Coach A. So this has no monetary investment. Before, Master Coach A gives it with a fee, but right now she's giving it with no monetary investment, but this is by invitation only. So if you are interested, if you have that passion in your heart, and you know, 'di ba? You know that you have that, and or pinatay mo na yung passion mo kasi some people said that it will not work. But you know in your heart what you really want to do, what will make your heart alive, what will make your heart set on fire, then this is for you. So I would like to invite you tomorrow at 7 p.m. for Passion to Profit workshop of Master Coach A. So if you are interested, so connect with me so we can help you for registration assistance. Ayan. And also, block your schedule for life coaching immersion class with Master Coach Hasmin on February 21 at 7:30 p.m. So if you want to know more about life coaching, if you want to be immersed, ayan, really dive deeper on what you can get in life coaching and how you can make it and thrive as a professional certified life coach. This one is for you. So join us and join Master Coaches Meet on February 21 at 7:30 p.m. And also, so I would like to invite you to be part of what we are doing, no, and dami, like the classes that I have shared with you, and this one is another master class inside Be Learning Society. So if you are not yet a smart holder of Be Learning e-card, and you are still missing all the perks that we enjoy, today is the best time to take action. And on February 26, ayan, we're going to talk about Master Coach A. We'll talk about fractal productivity. So that is exclusive for all um Be Learning Society um, members or smart holder of Be Learning e-card, no, from Decaf Coffee Republic. So if you are not yet a member, connect with us. 0917-903-8155. So aside from the full access in the masterclass with Master Coach A, you will also have the 5% discount on food and beverage in Decaf Coffee Republic. And you will also have 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. So block your schedule on February 26th and join us inside Be Learning Society. So connect with me at 0917-903-8155 or connect with Coach Rizal 0917-586-1661. And for individuals who intend to embark on a journey of becoming a certified life coach, Master Coach A offers co-actively co-create life coach certification program. This is a CPD accredited course with 40 credit units, and CPD is all about learning new things or refreshing your knowledge by doing new things, and this what makes CACC Life Coach certification program the perfect track for your continuing professional development. So life coaching is a 21st century learning experience that is empowering professionals to enhance their skills in multiple domains and thereby increasing their relevance in an increasingly complex workplace. CACC course include 21-day web-based learning, 3-day live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A, and 3-day live business bootcamp with senior coaching team. And the program package also comes with many other bonuses. So connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 to discover the opportunities waiting for you in this profession. All right. So again, do join us for another coaching conversation later at 4 p.m. with Coach Candy for coaching for mental fitness at 4 p.m. And we're looking forward to see you in our classes. So again, tonight we will have our trauma master class with Master Coach A. So there's still time. And if you know anyone who will benefit on that and alam mo yun, yung alam mong kailangan one life represents one family represents one city represents one nation. I am inviting you to join us. Let's start to heal for the next generation. So thank you so much. Once again, this is Coach Maureen from Life Coach Philippines for Coaching Think Talk. Coaches like us think and talk like this. This is us in the Philippines. Love, boom, boom. Thank you. Bye-bye.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag-and-drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.